Today, I have prepared a list for you with 6 amazing foods for your breakfast. These are easy to use, super accessible foods, but they are very nutritious, great for those who want to lose weight healthily, those who want to gain muscle mass, and those who want more energy and more vitality in their daily life. Stay till the end, you won't want to miss it. First of all, if you're new here, welcome. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. I have new videos every day. You won't want to miss them. If you know someone who will like this video, share it. Let's together, you and I, expand this chain of good, which is what I most want here with the channel. I decided to create this video, prepare the list with these foods. And it might have been a bit confusing for you when I said they are used for losing weight, gaining muscle mass, and for health, because it will depend on the amount of calories you consume. If you don't have breakfast and do intermittent fasting, take note of the foods, as you can use them for your afternoon snack, your supper, or at any other time you eat, because they are very healthy foods. The first food that simply has to appear on our list is eggs. There are already several studies that prove that people who eat eggs for breakfast feel fuller throughout the morning and consume fewer calories throughout the entire day. Eggs are sources of high biological value proteins. The food with the highest biological value is the egg. It is a source of fat, so it gives you more satiety, and it is a source of lutein and zeaxanthin, which are powerful antioxidants. Prepare the egg the right way. Don't put a lot of oil in the pan and fry the egg. If you can scramble it without much fat, or if you can boil it, then preferably, that's even better. There are some omelet makers nowadays that we can use without any fat, which can be a good option. I have recipes including omelet and breakfast recipes, which I think will be great for this time, including eggs. Another very healthy option for your breakfast is natural yogurt. It can be whole or skimmed, depending on the approach you follow. Still, in this variation, you can buy that thicker yogurt. Some people call it Greek yogurt, and it has a good concentration of proteins. Always opt to buy plain yogurt without sugar so as not to add more calories to this great food. And if you have the option to make kefir at home or buy sugar-free kefir, it's also a great option because they are all probiotics. They help colonize your gut with good bacteria for the digestive tract, improve immunity, and enhance your health in general. Part of the neurotransmitters that we use in our brain for the feeling of well-being and good mood are produced in the gut. So it's very important to have a healthy gut. Yogurts help a lot, especially at breakfast time. They are a great source of protein to add to your breakfast. Be careful when buying industrialized Greek yogurt if you don't make it at home, because many industries call creamy, thicker yogurt Greek yogurt, and it's loaded with sugar. And it has a very long list of ingredients, sometimes 22 grams of carbohydrates. So be careful, check the labels. And if you have trouble finding a natural Greek yogurt without sugar, opt to buy natural yogurt without sugar, which will be healthier for you. The third ingredient on our list is oats. Oats are an excellent source of carbohydrates. They have a slower absorption, are a more complex carbohydrate, and are a very large source of soluble and insoluble fibers. Oats help regulate intestinal transit and expel feces. If you are constipated, it helps to loosen. If you have diarrhea, it helps to bind the stools again. It contains beta-glucan, which is a very interesting type of nutraceutical for improving cholesterol control in our body. And adding oats to breakfast can be a great option. I have many recipes with oats here. I'll leave them below in the description for you to get inspired. Remember that oats can be used in sweet or savory dishes. This is a very important point to mention, because sometimes we always think about eating it with yogurt or fruit, but it goes well in some savory dishes. It's very versatile. As versatile as our next food, which is chia. Chia is a super seed. It's one of those super seeds. It's a precursor of omega-3, has a lot of fiber, a lot of calcium. You can put it in an omelet, you can put it in yogurt, you can put it in practically everything, and you can sprinkle it throughout the day. But eating it at breakfast is a great way to ensure your intake of chia. So it can be a versatile food for your breakfasts. Many people like to eat fruit for breakfast. That freshness, sometimes in the summer it's hotter, and they want to have some fruit. Which fruit should you eat for breakfast? Fruits with a lower glycemic index are very interesting, and if we can choose the best ones to eat at this time, ideally they should be those small, red fruits like blackberries, cherries, raspberries, blueberries. I know they are more expensive. Strawberries usually have a more affordable price, contain a large amount of antioxidants, a small amount of carbohydrates per serving, a lot of vitamin C, and a lot of fiber. They are a great addition to your breakfast. Another versatile and wonderful food to include in breakfast is nuts in general. They are rich in vitamin E, magnesium, selenium, a lot of fiber, and very beneficial fats for our health. If you can add walnuts, unsalted peanuts, Brazil nuts, or any type of nut, it doesn't need to be in large quantities because they have a high caloric density, meaning they provide a lot of calories in a small portion. But eating 2 or 3, depending on the type, along with yogurt, or with oats, or with chia, can be a good option to further enrich your breakfast. And we also have cheese on our list, but only if it's a good quality low-fat cheese. I even have a video here on the channel making cheese with 3 ingredients. If you want to make it at home, it's super easy. I recommend it because it saves money and you know exactly what you're consuming. This is very important nowadays, fewer preservatives, which is very good for our family. But cheese helps because it's a great source of protein. And when we consume a low-fat cheese, like homemade cheese made with semi-skimmed milk or low-fat white cheese, we get a large amount of protein with less fat, so it's an excellent option. Always remember that if you're making cheese at home, you can omit the salt and then you can use the cheese with nuts, with fruits. It's a slightly different option, but it's also super tasty. I want to remind you that down here in the description, if you don't know what the description is, right where I'm talking, there's the name of the video, a downward arrow. Click there and a tab will open. I'll put the link with more information about these foods I mentioned and also some recipes with them, which I think you'll like because they are cheap, quick to make, and very nutritious. Tell me then which of these foods you already used to have for breakfast and which one you will start consuming from today or tomorrow. It's great to have your participation here. I will love to read your comment. Share this video with someone you know will enjoy this content. Let's together, you and I, expand this chain of good, which is what I want here with the channel. Subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. I have new videos every day in fitness, health, nutrition, and I make various recipes. You won't want to miss them. See you next time. Bye.